Good day, everyone. Welcome to the Promised End podcast. This is Zar from Chunderi Beats.
And this is John from Oh My It's John, but I think I'm gonna change my channel name soon. So this is John. And today we are together with Team of the Things head honcho. Give it up for Alan, MDTNG Oracle.
Hello, what's up?
What's up, guys?
PP fans.
Of course, MDTNG fans as well. So right now, today we are gonna talk about since we tackled J-pop before, we are gonna tackle another music-related or Japanese music-related topic. And of course, if we tackled J-pop today, we are gonna tackle on JROCK. So before anything else, we dedicate this episode to one of our friends who's together with the JROCK gods in another parallel dimension. We miss you, Ryan. Cheers, man.
Cheers.
The music actually, it's just right for the topic. Well, anyway, let's get back. So, Zar, give us a brief, what do you call this? A brief summary of what JROCK is.
Well, JROCK is Japanese rock.
That is the shortest.
You said brief, but well, Japanese rock is, or rather, it's basically rock music from Japan. That's what JROCK is, and it takes influences from basically British rock and American rock. Basically,
a lot of them take influence from European music, actually, because as you know, Japan has been really big on European Western influences before, especially German music and other stuff. But actually,
Glam rock.
glam rock. They got it from
glam rock as well, yeah.
So, just to give you guys a quick rundown, again, J-rock or Japanese rock, Nihon no Roku, J-roku is rock music from Japan. It's influenced by American and British rock of the 1960s. The first rock bands in Japan perform what is called group sounds with lyrics almost exclusively in English. Folk rock band Happy End in the early 1970s are credited as the first to sing rock music in the Japanese language. So they are the father of J-rock, of modern J-rock. So punk rock bands like the Blue Hearts and the heavy metal group X-Japan, which is actually our cover image for this video, led Japanese rock bands in the late 1980s and early 1990s by achieving major mainstream success. Now, when we say major mainstream success, not only in Japan, but also it has a large cult following worldwide, being widely known in Asia and has survived through decades, competing with its contemporary derivative, again, local style J-pop. So there you go.
Also, just want to mention that the song playing right now, "Crucify My Love," is actually performed by X-Japan.
Yes, X-Japan, which is one of the oldest, the OG, one of the OGs in modern J-rock. So again, we are gonna tell you some stories on how we became hooked in J-rock music. So,
Yeah.
who wants to start? Come on, guys. I'll let you go start, Zar.
Okay, well, JROCK. My history with JROCK. Again, this has to do with anime.
Of course.
There's a lot of the JROCK songs that I've listened to, or most of the first JROCK songs that I ever heard were from anime opening and closing theme songs. Actually, the song playing right now is one of John's favorites.
Yeah,
it's actually is actually the ending theme song to an anime.
No, it's not an ending. It's the
oh, it's an opening.
Intro. Yeah, it's the opening.
It's the intro. It's the opening song for Jester the Adventure. It's an anime which was aired back in early 2000s in ABS-CBN.
It's one of the what do you call this? It's quite unknown. This anime is quite unknown, but I really like it because this anime, just to give you a quick rundown, this anime actually stars an anti-hero. He's not a good guy. I swear.
Yeah, he's not a good guy. He's
a fucking
He always
swindler.
looks out for himself.
Yeah, he only looks out for himself. So
this was the golden. This was during the golden age of anime and
in the Philippines. Yep.
ABS-CBN. This was a noontime, or this was an afternoon time slot, and everybody was competing. Basically, they want to grab, kids just getting home from school, watching anime. I'm one of those kids, obviously, and I really loved this song back then. There were also a lot of other songs, like from Great Teacher Onizuka. Basically, you have awesome JROCK songs there, both of the opening songs, Hitori no Yoru and I believe it was Driver's High.
Yeah, you can't say Great Teacher Onizuka without Driver's High, man. It's basically in tandem.
Yeah, and
but of course we're not
Samurai
gonna play
X, definitely.
Driver's High for you guys. We're sorry. If you want us, we can arrange a live stream where you can just we can take on your requests. Maybe we'll do that kind of content in the future. Like a live stream, pick out a request or request a song. We'll play it while we talk with you guys. That would be awesome. Yeah, that would be an awesome content, right?
Yeah. Like an actual radio show.
Yeah, an actual radio show. That would be awesome. So, Alan, I know for a fact that you dabbled in JROCK songs. I'm gonna open this here, bro.
You're opening a can of worms right now.
Yeah. So, Alan, tell me.
How about you notice that I've been
quiet,
silent for?
Yeah, I know you're praying that I'm not gonna mention this, but I'm sorry, man. It just has to be mentioned. So, guys, if you guys don't know, Alan here, MDTNG Oracle here, is actually a very proficient guitar player back in the day.
I'd like to stress, back then.
It's just a few years ago. It's not that far off. Don't worry. We're still young. We're still in our late 20s, early 30s.
No. I think it's been 5 years now.
Yeah. No, I think the last time you played was like
we tried. I think 2013 I tried rapping.
Yeah, you tried rapping 2011, 2012,
Sorry,
2013.
Diba?
Sorry, Alice. I think their drummer is quite okay. Shout out to the drummer.
Okay.
Yeah. No, actually, Alan also influenced me to a lot of JROCK bands that I don't know back then, especially the Gazette, Deer and Grey. He's the one who introduced those to me. And those were introduced to him by our late friend Ryan, and one of our he's not really not so late friend, our still alive friend Kuro, Johnny Well, wherever you are,
Wherever you are.
shout outs to you.
Shout out to Kuro, Kuriyuki, Senpai,
Sensei, and that
How do you call someone?
What?
Say he's a master plus parang kuya at the same time.
Senpai Master Oni-chan.
Senpai Sensei.
Aneki.
Sensei-san. Sensei-san.
Sensei-san.
Sunbei.
Sunbei.
Isn't it
Sunbei?
Sunbei?
Sunbei. Isn't that Korean? Sunbei. Sunbei. Sunbei.
Oppa Sensei.
Oppa Sensei. Yeah, currently playing is Ready Steady Go by, you know it, Larkin
one of the
Shell.
classics.
Yeah, speaking of which, Larkin Shell is the first JROCK band that ever graced Madison Square Garden. This is actually a track from their actual concert. That's why it's not the usual Ready Steady Go, you know. They played this in Madison Square Garden last year, if I believe. Last year or earlier this year. So they are the first band, first Japanese band that ever graced the shores of American soil, especially in Madison Square Garden. They have their own show without any like front bands and stuff. It's all Larkin Shell. So Larkin Shell is headed by, of course, everyone's crush, Hyde.
Not my crush.
No, dude. No.
You,
you told me if you were a girl, you'd fuck Hyde.
Oh man. Without thinking twice, of course.
Yeah. That's what like my fiance also keeps on saying. And of course, Larkin Shell is a four-man band.
I wouldn't fault her for it, though.
Yeah. Just the voice, man. And well, anyway, Larkin Shell is made up of 4 members: Hyde, Ken, Tetsuya, and Yukihiro. These are the members today. They have other members as well, such as Hiro, Pero, and Sakura. I think Ken is the guitarist you were referring to earlier, Alan. That really, really good guitar player. And sometimes Larkin Shell has this, what do you call this? Alter ego called Punk and Shell, where they just mix out. I think on Punk and Shell, Hyde plays the guitar, Ken acts as the vocalist, and Tetsuya and Yukihiro switch as well. Oh no, Tetsu is the guitarist. I think Tetsu is the guitarist, Ken is the bassist. There you go. Well, anyway, speaking of JROCK, what's your earliest JROCK memory? Let's start with you, Zar.
Earliest JROCK memory would be, I guess, 4th Avenue Cafe. Basically, the one that really marked, yeah, the one that really left a mark on me. Because 4th Avenue Cafe is like, I think that's my favorite Larkin Shell song. And it's the first song that really got me interested in the band. So, because I saw Samurai or Ruro Umi Kenshin before I saw GTO. So
of course,
this was back. This was Studio 23 days, if you still remember.
23 days. Yeah. That was really old, man.
That
because
was,
Studio 23,
that's
Rurouni Kenshin is late 90s.
Yeah, it's like
That's 20 years ago.
Yeah, I think I was grade 6 when that came out. That was 1998 when they started doing a was it a Saturday primetime slot for?
It's a Saturday
Rurouni Kenshin. I can't remember. But yeah, it was in English and the songs were in Japanese, of course. And 4th Avenue Cafe really, left a mark on me because it was really, it's an incredibly good song.
Yeah.
And it made me research them. And internet wasn't, wasn't the big thing back in the day.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
It was so hard for us to procure songs, especially JROCK songs.
Precisely.
Because
that's why you look up to those guys who own the CD shops who sell music.
Fuck. And you often like
they have all
your
the music
mom for money, or you save a lot just to get the music you want.
Yeah.
How about you, Alan? What's your earliest memory of a JROCK song?
Actually, I'm still trying to recall that channel. It was way back MTV and that channel.
Which one?
forgot. I'm trying to Google it. I hope it
Ang
exists.
alam ko, there's this channel. Is this Wow?
No, you know
Maybe
what?
it was
Wow.
Channel V. Wasn't it Channel V? Because Channel
yeah,
V.
yeah, that's it. That's
Channel
it.
V.
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah, Channel V had a lot of Asian music in it.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Like,
Yes. That's that's the channel where I
Encounter
first
JROCK
watched.
first.
Yeah, I think it was John the Ark. I'm not sure. I think
John the Ark,
this one.
Yeah, I forgot to include John the Ark on our
Mm.
song list. Fuck. It's already so long. By the way,
I
currently
think that's the
playing
one.
is Hitori no Yoru by Pornograffiti. And as
this
we
sounds, like,
mentioned
super
earlier,
good.
this is from Great Teacher Onizuka, which is is an anime who's fucking a host of good OSTs, original soundtracks. And Alan actually told
Definitely.
me a song by John the Ark. I'm gonna include it. This is really awesome.
You know,
Actually,
there's this.
according to
Oh, God.
Yeah, Alan, go ahead.
according to Ryan, Jeanne d'Arc is like the Japanese version of theater. I'm not sure.
Dream Theater?
It's just
I see.
in there.
But is it by the way, what? Paulo Ramiro sent you a message. Anyway, if John the Arc is like the Dream Theater, then what's Toe?
What's what?
Toe.
Toe?
Yeah. You guys listen to Toe? Toe's awesome, man.
No, I don't.
No,
Because
no,
they
no,
don't.
I'm not.
They don't play any songs, so I'm not exposed to them. Not yet, at least.
So Toe, just mentioning Toe. Toe is a math. Well, they're actually a post-rock band, based in Japan. But a lot of circles, a lot of communities add them to the genre math rock.
Toe.
Yeah, Toe. Yeah, Toe.
It's like,
Goodbye by Toe. That's one of the
I
songs I
almost
really that I really want to share with you guys. If you can grab your nearest computer or cell phone, go to YouTube and play Toe. Goodbye. It's one of the best songs I've ever listened.
They're
Yeah,
actually good. I think they're like experimental. And,
Yeah, they're so experimental, and they are. It's like ambient experimental or some shit.
ambient.
Yeah, they're so good. If you guys are like studying or doing something else, I'd recommend listening to Toe. It's so awesome.
It's ambient music.
Yeah,
like,
it's an ambient music.
It stimulates the brain when you're like studying or I don't know, concentrating or doing
Contemplating the meaning of life.
See, that's how I thought about the parallel
Dimensions. Yeah.
stories,
Oh, by the way, guys, remember our episode about parallel dimensions and stuff? Alan is the one who gave us the idea to do that episode, and he actually told us to do another episode about eternalism. Watch out for that on the next Deep End podcast. Those episodes will be really awesome. Watch out, guys. Also, since we're talking about the Deep End right now, let me just give this a quick what do you call this, advertisement. Hi, guys. So, are you in a place where you need to concentrate, to listen to stuff, or to people rambling? Then head over to our channel, Promise and Podcast, and go listen at our Deep End playlist where we talk about the most unusual things in this unusual earth. Fuck, this music is too loud. Well, anyway, this is this is Hekireki by The Last Alliance from the anime Hajime no Ippo.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Hajime no Ippo has a lot of really great songs.
Like, really, really great song. Yeah, just listen to some of this. This is gonna be awesome. Like I said, we're trying to, what do you call this? Reformat the Promise and Podcast, in which we can just share music with you guys. Since when we talk about stuff, a lot of other stuff, we often talk without music accompaniment, and we want the Promise and podcast part of our productions to offer like music, the actual music to our listeners.
Yeah,
So
actually, they I think the viewers of this podcast can actually comment what they would like for the next topic, right?
yeah, then it's gonna be awesome because
Yeah,
whenever we like we always said at the end of our videos, we really would like to reach out to you guys, and if you have any other topics that you want us to cover, let's give it to us, guys, give it to us, and we're ready to cover it. And of course,
like I'd like to see someone commenting, requesting for Asian Kung Fu Generation or something.
yeah, that would be really awesome. Let's do that on our next thing. I think we're ready for a live Twitch stream, and we're gonna do a radio about that. Let's just schedule it so a lot of our listeners can listen in and comment, request songs, talk about topics they want to talk about. That would be really awesome, I think. And of course, we're gonna save that
Yep.
video over to our YouTube channel, so you can just revisit those songs and be happy about stuff. Be happy about stuff. Fuck. But anyway, back to JROCK. This is a really good song. This is a really
Well,
good
since
fucking song.
since we're listening to stuff from Hajime no Ippo, I just have to mention Understar by Shocking Lemon. That's also a really great song. It's a good J-Rock song. So if you guys have have the time to listen to it, go ahead and look for it online. It's actually
Oh.
a good song.
Alan, what's the name of that J-Rock band with the fat guy on guitars?
Which one?
Maximum Hormone. Isn't it
Maximum the Hormone. Fuck.
Maximum the Hormone. There you go.
Yeah, they're really good. Like,
Oh man,
seriously
those guys
fucking
are
good.
good.
yeah. If you guys have watched or know the anime Death Note, they're one of the guys who sang the songs there. What's the name of the song? What's the name of that song? I think it has a name there. Something something something. Yeah, we suck. Let me just search for that. Maximum the Hormone Death Note.
Actually, the only song that I remember from Death Note
Billy.
is The World.
Zetsubo Billy.
That's what.
Oh, Zetsubo Billy.
Zetsubo
there you
Billy. That was from Death Note. And
Actually, there are songs from Maximum the Hormone that are played in arcade
in the arcade.
simulation,
Yeah.
like drum simulation game
yep, in Drum Mania and in
and guitar.
Guitar Freaks, actually, Zetsubo Billy is one of the songs you can play there. So if you guys actually want to check out those games, just head over to your nearest arcade. Oh my god!
Oh man, there you go.
Asterisk! There you go, Orange Range!
No, yes.
Oh, yes! This is
forgot
so
Flow.
classic, man.
Check it out.
This is like 2000 what? 2006? 2005? 2005!
Sort of, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So this song...
I was in college back then.
Mhm. The band's single Asterisk was used as the first opening theme to the anime Bleach and went straight to #1 on the charts and was able to stay in the top 20 for 22 freaking weeks. Fuck. That was really long for a song to stay in the #1 of the charts. Because it was released in late 2005, it was counted as a 2005 album. And album sales released late in the year counted for next year's charts. Asterisk, however, was counted in both 2005 and 2006. The album's chart run ended with over 900,000 sales and was the 11th highest selling album of 2005 in Japan. Seriously.
2005, yes.
Yeah, this is one of the best
Actually, for
songs.
me,
Mhm.
I think Asterisk. You could compare this to like One OK Rock. That music.
Mhm.
I forgot
The beginning.
the beginning. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is like it has the same feel. It has the same vibe.
Mhm. And
Plus the
they actually have like the rapping thing in this song.
yeah, that's a thing for J-rock. You know, they don't have the J-rap genre, so they
J-rap
kind of
genre.
like mix it up.
Yeah, there are
They
there are
synthesize rap and
other what do you call this? J-rock bands that do rap as well. We have Back On, of course.
rap. Back on.
And Flow.
Flow. Oh man, Flow. Those were the Naruto days.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are
Although,
fighting
my
dreamers.
I think my favorite Flow song would be, I think maybe Colors.
Colors by
Colors
Colors.
is,
yeah, that's a good song.
Yeah, it's for Codias.
Mm-hmm.
It is for Codias, right?
Yep,
If I'm
it's
not
for
mistaken.
Codias. I'd still go. I'd still go with Go. This is the first Flow song I've ever listened to.
Basically, for me, if we're talking about Flow, my favorite songs would be Colors from Codias, from the anime Codias, and Days from the anime Eureka 7. Those are my favorite Flow songs.
Oh yeah, they were the ones who sang that.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys, watch Eureka 7. Just watch that. Just watch that.
Don't bother with the movie. Don't bother with the new series, Eureka 7 AO. Just watch the original TV series. That's a masterpiece.
That's a masterpiece. There are other songs. Do you know BoA? BOA?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
No, not the solo Korean artist BoA.
Oh, I thought you were talking about the Koreans.
No, there's this. Actually, they are not an official J-rock band because they're not from Japan. They're not singing Japanese rock. They were actually from Europe. If you know the anime Lane, Serial Experiments Lane.
Oh,
Yeah.
Experiments.
Yeah.
This
That
is old
song.
stuff.
Shut up.
This is super old stuff right there.
It's still one. It's still. Oh man, it's still the best anime for me. I can rewatch it forever.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I can rewatch it forever.
I mean, I won't deny that Serial Experiments Lane has its, a unique appeal to it. But
Even the
I personally
music
wouldn't.
on Lane is like
Yeah.
seriously good. But it's not for everyone.
Not for everyone,
It's not for
definitely.
everyone. Yeah, but it's for you guys. I know Alan would like Lane.
Yeah, especially the
already
deep
watched
end guys.
Yeah,
Shout out to the deep end listeners.
deep end listeners.
Watch Serial Experiments Lane.
Yeah.
And boys and girls.
That's some deep end shit. First episode, you won't even know what the fuck you're watching.
My God, that's so deep end, man.
That's so deep end.
For me.
Sobrang Lane is just too much for a person's brain to handle on the first watch playthrough. It's just
Cyberpunk. Though.
yeah, it's cyberpunk as fuck.
It's sort of.
Basically ano siya, it's cyberpunk na
It's
what do you
sort
call
of
it?
a psychological thriller slash
Psychological
cyberpunk.
thriller. The Weirdo. Every time I hear that from JoJo, I always remember Lane because the Wired, the area inside of the computer named the Wired, where every shit happens.
Present day, present time.
Mm-hmm.
Is it?
Present
is
day,
that what it's? Is
present
that what,
time.
Yeah.
that intro. Well, now playing Haruka Kanata by Asian Kung Fu Generation, one of the best bands in mid 2000s.
I mean, everybody loved this song. When,
Yeah.
Naruto was still a thing.
Yeah, and I
They
think
really-
Alan actually covered this song, one of the songs.
Hey, you were there.
Yeah, I was there. I was the one playing the drums.
Yeah, you were the drummer.
Mhm. And
Uh,
I think
Come to think of it, Naruto has a lot of good J-rock stuff.
yeah, actually a lot of even the Shippuden era. There's
Yeah, I think it's Bump
silhouette.
of Chicken.
Bomb of Chicken. Did
Mm.
Bomb of Chicken sing one of the songs there?
Hmm. I think it's Hello.
Let me check.
What's that song? Is it Speed? Do you still remember Speed?
Which one?
I think this was
Oh yeah,
sang
hello.
by Analog Fish.
Was that
Analog
the
Fish.
movie or?
Speed. It's actually an ending song.
For
One of the ending
Naruto?
songs for Naruto. Yeah, it was sung by Analog Fish, and
Let
then
me check that out. I think I listened to it, but I don't really know anything about it, or its name, or the name of the song, or whatever. Yeah, and Alan's actually correct. Bab of Chicken, Hello World was the Shippuden opening 5 for Naruto Shippuden.
Hmm.
And of
also
course, you have Silhouette.
Mountain a Go Go.
Mountain a Go Go.
Mountain a Go Go by Captain Straight Up.
Hmm.
That's actually an awesome song.
That's one of the songs that I actually like.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of awesome bands contributed to the OST of Naruto because it was such a
Wasn't
big
there a
thing
Sambo
back
Master song?
then. Is
I
Sambo
think
Master?
Sambo Master. Yeah, Sambo Master did. Oh, Station
Station
Kyoso.
Kyosoku. Is this the first one?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it's
That's
the
actually it's an awesome, really really awesome song.
first. Sambo Master was a really awesome band.
Yeah.
Like
Oh,
seriously.
Of course. Before I fail to mention this, since we're talking about JROCK, and I'm anime inclined.
Mhm.
There's also this anime about JROCK. It's Beck. So if you guys
Ah,
like
of
to,
course.
yeah, it's
Ah.
it's an anime about a struggling band, or how about this kid who can really sing well, and he was recruited into this band, and they sort of tried to compete with other new J rock bands, starting out. It's a good show, so
Yep.
watch it.
Also, by the way, this is Hannah by Orange Range.
Yep.
So, by the way, since we're talking about J-Rock, did you guys know that there are a lot of subgenres within J-Rock?
Oh,
There
man.
are a
Here
lot
we
of
go.
diversities. Yes, here we go. So we have Visual K, Heavy Metal, Extreme Metal. There's New Indie, and of course J-Rock in English. So let's start about talking about Visual K. So what is Visual K? Alan, I know this is your forte.
Visual.
What is Visual K?
No, it's not. It's not. This is not my forte.
Yeah, but you know the most about Visual K, man.
Visual
Visaro K.
K. Okay. Um, well, it's a music movement, right? It's a kind of a subculture in of J rock that where artists. How do I explain this? Just imagine, have you? I hope some of these guys that the watches they've watched like Masked Man, or Masked Rider Black, or
Yeah.
you know basta, eh, the antagonists there, they kind of look like that.
So
Heavy makeup.
yeah, heavy makeup, elaborate
Yeah.
hairstyles,
Mm.
weird flamboyant costumes,
If you
and
guys remember the Shigi Shigi Wakafu,
in Shider,
in Shider, yeah,
Yeah.
those guys.
those guys look
So-
like
so,
Visual K
yeah.
people. An actual
If
Visual K.
anyone, you can pick someone and give him a guitar, and that's it. So that's visual. No.
So, actual Visual K emerged in the 1980s, guys, and it's an underground scene pioneered by
Yeah.
bands such as, again, X-Japan, one of the OGs, Dead End, Neverlander, Bucktake, and Color. These were the term Visual K, the kanji K meaning system, order, or origin, is believed to come from one of X-Japan's slogans, psychedelic violence crime of visual shock. with visual K bands, Czar, they always have this like slogan.
Slogan.
Welcome to the
Like
blood.
saying,
Oh yeah, they do that.
like
Welcome
saying.
to the blood festival. Kind of like things like that. Those are
Where,
really
Didn't
our music kind of like Krauser son or something. I
Krauser
think that's
son.
Oh yeah,
that's
DMC.
yeah.
Is this DMC?
DMC.
yeah, that's the name. Krauser son is part of a visual kei
Yeah, visual K subculture band.
Oh, what about Lark and Shell? They were heavy on Visual K when they were starting out, right? Like,
Yep, they were
full on
actually
costumes and shit.
full on visual K. If you one of their most famous visual K performance videos was Blurry Eyes.
Yeah.
Blurry Eyes
Blurry Eyes,
used in what do you call that? DNA 2, the Ultimate Playboy.
Mm-hmm.
Not DNA Angel.
Mm-hmm.
It's DNA 2.
Do you have anything against DNA Angel? Perhaps?
Yeah, a lot. Anyway, but we're not talking about DNA Angel. We're talking about DNA 2, one of the best animes out there. And Blurry Eyes was actually the opening sequence, the opening intro song for DNA 2. And if you can find the old video for Blurry Eyes, they actually shot it in a carousel, in a, what do you call this? A theme park, highlighting the carousel. And they were dressed, especially Hyde looks like a girl there. And that's what the visual K scene looks like. They look like androgynous, or it's not always, but a lot of visual K performers always look like androgynous individuals. Even though they're guys, they dress up as men, and vice versa. There are a lot of girls that dress up as men as well. So
I think this was a great influence for this would be, I think, glam rock and the
yeah,
late 80s hair bands as well.
Mhm.
You know, like
glam rock and goth combined. That's basically visual K.
Alice Cooper,
Alice in
Twisted
Chains.
Sister,
Alice in Chains.
Def Leppard, all
Def
of those
Leppard.
guys, Motley Crue. So,
Oh,
yeah, a lot of these.
Alan, Cesaro.
Hmm.
It's not the
Yeah, but,
otaku,
no, I
you
mean-
know. He listens to Def Leppard and Motley Crue.
The flavor.
You have a lot of these bands back in the late 80s who are,
Alice in
theatrics is like a part of their act, like part of their music. So then you have visual K, so basically assaulting you both on sound and visuals. So the moment you see them, the performance begins the moment they step on the stage, and they flaunt their costumes and shit.
Yes, definitely. It's not
It's
just
a
the song.
package.
I remember the second song we played earlier, Bicer by Prism. Prism is actually a visual K band. They are heavily on visual K.
Oh yeah.
Like that's some serious visual K back then. And I think they were really successful.
These guys, these guys really want some visuals
In their case. They want some
Yeah.
visuals in their case.
They can check out the Gazette.
Yeah, the Gazette.
It's kind of similar to Lark and Shell, only I think the Gazette offers a lot more than what Lark and Shell could offer in visuals.
Don't forget Malice Miser.
Yes,
Malice
Malice Miser
Miser.
is
Gak.
isn't it? Oh, Gak, yeah.
Although some of the other visual K bands sort of kind of toned down a bit when it
Yeah.
comes to visuals. Some of them just wear black, they wear makeup, but you can clearly see that they're guys. Like they're just a bit effeminate. Unlike back in the day, like all of these visual K bands are like wearing full-on dresses and shit.
Yeah. They're some are into cross-dressing,
Yeah.
plus the wigs.
More effeminate.
There's this visual K band that keeps visiting our country.
Yeah. Ochu Sentai Noise.
Uchi Sentai Noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love them. I love them.
Shout out to Ochu Sentai Noise since they actually covered a Filipino song by Kamikaze Narda.
Kamikaze.
Yeah, that was their
I've
first
seen-
hit in the Philippines. They're really nice guys,
I've seen-
actually.
I've seen them perform live so many times. Like the moment they step on the stage,
Yeah, everyone
like they have this intro where they introduce themselves, right? Like
in Tagalog.
It's awesome. And no, they have this announcer who announces their names. It's like a video game, like a fighter
Round
sort
one,
of steps
fight.
into the ring.
Okay. By the way, guys,
they
okay.
introduce them.
Okay, so well, just to quickly interject, since it's gonna be our next topic, this is baby metal. Baby metal is composed of 3 girls. 3, not they're not so little girls now. Right now, they're actually teenage girls that sing Japanese songs accompanied by heavy metal sounds. So this is one of the heavy metal bands that actually made it into the mainstream because just how weird it is. It's 3 girls singing, and just listen to this fucking A.
These girls are so popular, they already toured the US.
Yes, they toured the US together with other death metal bands like Slayer, Pantera, what else? Iron Maiden. These girls are well known, like seriously well known, and even Skrillex actually in what do you call this? That Ultra Japan. Skrillex the DJ from Skrillex collabed with Baby Metal. So they are again one of the what do you call this? Diversities in JROCK.
I actually remember a post by Rob Zombie.
Yeah.
He actually had
See, you're not an otaku. You know Rob Zombie.
he had this selfie with Baby Metal. And a lot of the people who are commenting, some of them, no, not a lot of them, but some of them sort of, kind of felt disappointed that Rob would endorse these kids because they're not true metal according to them. And Rob Zombie was just, like, what are you saying? These girls are so energetic, like they're real performers. What about you? What are you doing?
Yeah,
like,
that's a quick slap in the face.
He's a stand-up guy. I mean, if Rob Zombie acknowledges these girls as metal, he himself a metal god.
Yeah,
who are you to say that these girls aren't metal?
Yes, definitely.
Precisely. So a lot of the people that were like, defending Baby Metal and all that, they sound really good. I don't have any problems with them.
Yep, definitely.
Also, since you mentioned Baby Metal, I have to mention, as a
shout out,
honorary mention, Scandal and Zone. These are female J-Rock bands.
Female J-Rock bands.
Scandal's still, doing their stuff. Zone's already disbanded.
Yeah, I think Zone is disbanded already. Yeah, but they in their times they produced really, really good J-Rock music. So shout out.
I actually got a CD of Zone.
Oh my God! Here we go.
Oh shit!
Here we go.
It's one of the modern neo J-Rock bands in the early 2010. Yeah.
Oh, fangirls.
Fangirls.
Check you.
Eto na.
These sound good, but I'm not yet a fan. Not yet.
Yeah. This is One OK Rock, the beginning. This song especially is very popular since this was used as the ending song for the live action of Rurouni Kenshin back in 2012, I believe. That was 2012.
Yeah,
2012. Yep. The first Rurouni Kenshin movie, which was a massive success here in the Philippines and I think all over the world. That was a really good movie, and with this as its ending song, it just gave what do they call this, respect to the whole movie, to the whole experience. So One OK Rock. How about you, Alan? What's your feelings with One OK Rock?
Yeah, the first.
The first one.
I accepted it. Like
I accepted it.
with the open arms, and they're like, yeah, I remembered this asterisk. Is that band again?
Which? Orange Range?
Orange Range, yes. So, again, I thought about Orange Range like a rebirth of the thought, like this
is basically the new age Orange Range.
It's the new age Orange Range.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So this is another one of the diversities in what do you call this, in JROCK. This is Japanese rock in the English language. As you can hear, they talk in English and some of the lyrics. And if you guys know El Garden was the first band to achieve mainstream success by singing only in English. It's thought to be a turning point into the punk rock scene, where other bands started adding more English into their songs. Same Alexandros. Alexandros is one of the best bands I've ever heard recently. Neo, JROCK bands. If you guys can listen to them, Alexandros, Runaway. Alan, remember that music video I showed you about parkour?
Oh,
that JROCK song. That JROCK song with parkour in it.
Sorry.
Yeah, I'm gonna link it in the description below.
Yeah,
Alexandros is really awesome.
Send them the link. Send them the link.
Then there's Man with a Mission, Cold Rain. Of course, you guys know Cold Rain. 4 p.m. 4 a.m. rather. 4 a.m. Cold Rain. Another song from Hajime no Ippo. Yeah, Cold Rain is awesome. Again, then there's Nothing Carved in Stone and One OK Rock. This band right now are prominent bands known by their heavy use of English lyrics in their albums. These bands are mainly influenced by Western music and have a pretty simple concept, which makes them more appealing to Western audiences. One OK Rock, especially along with other bands, have continuously toured the US and other English-speaking countries. Now this gives us insight to just how far JROCK is reaching. You know, they're not just here in Asia. They're not just popular here in Asia, but all over the world as well.
Oh, speaking of JROCK bands who use English lyrics, I have to also mention Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas.
Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas as well. There's a lot of. I think Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas has a purely English counterpart to one of their songs, Just Awake.
Yeah, they do.
So that's a plus. And of course, who's this singer this female singer that keeps on... Remember that song from Butum? Say hi.
You keep mentioning that, but
yeah.
I keep
you haven't
forgetting
watched Butum yet?
Yeah. Oh, also,
no pain, no gain.
Also want to mention another great JROCK band who uses English lyrics. Do As Infinity.
Do As Infinity.
One of their songs, Summer Days. It's completely in English. It's an awesome song.
That's
How about High and Mighty Caller?
High and Mighty Caller. There you go.
High and Mighty Caller, yeah.
Of course.
There you go.
They also sing in English.
Bleach Days.
Oh. Now we have Back On. Damn, Alan.
Shout out Judy, Jose.
Judy and Jose for Back On. This is really good. Humbert, Paolo.
Humbert Lado.
Yeah, these are okay. So Back On. Back On. A lot of people back then considered Back On. Wow, how many times am I gonna say the word back? So Back On is considered as the Linkin Park of Japan.
You know what? When I heard Back On play, live, I cried. I actually cried. The vocalist sang Flower. I think it's a
from Gundam Build Fighter.
I think it's no. Flower is from Ice Shield. I think.
Ice Shield. What's their song from Gundam Build Fighters?
Oh yeah, they do. They also sang Cerulean and the other is
Sense of Time. They
no,
sing
they
that
just sang Cerulean for
Build Fighters.
Gundam Build Fighters. Yeah.
Back on is actually a very what do you call this? Popular band from Tokyo. They are recognized for creating anime and game opening themes such as Tales of the World, Radiant Mythology 2 opening theme Fly Away. Alan Chain from Air Gear. That's back on.
Want me to shout out Jazz Rosin? Jazz Rosin, if you're listening.
Yep, Air Gear, bro.
Yes.
In the Air Gear days.
Yeah, Air Gear.
Air Gear.
Then you have
Air Gear
iShield
days, the
21.
Tenga days.
So for iShield 21, they have Flower and A Daydreaming. Butterfly for Shinjuku
Also
Swan.
For Gundam Build Fighters, they also sang Wimp. I just didn't
Wimp.
remember because they had someone else singing in that one, if I'm not mistaken.
And of course, Sands of Time from the mobile robot TV drama Keita Sousakan 7. And Strike Back for the continued run of shonen anime series Fairy Tail. They also have Nibo no Ichi 1/2 for
Oh yeah,
Gundam. Yeah,
Gundam
Build
Build
Fighters.
Fighters. Yeah. Maybe I don't know my songs anymore.
There's so
I'm
many
mixing
songs.
them up. I'm mixing up my back on. But yeah, these guys are awesome.
These guys are really awesome.
It's worth it. If I pray that they would come back to the Philippines someday, so that I could listen to them again. So far, a lot of these JROCK bands have already visited us. You have Flow.
I'm just fucking waiting for Lark, man.
Back on. Lark is sort of. Who could pay those guys to go here?
So
Especially we have we have martial law in
Mindanao.
Mindanao right now.
Don't go here yet.
Yeah.
Lark, please don't go here yet. Also, we have what do you call this? 1OK Rock actually went here earlier
Oh yeah,
in the year.
1OK Rock. 1OK Rock, yeah.
What else? X Japan.
Hopefully. No, is X Japan still a thing? Are they still together?
I think they're still
Not
together.
sure. It's like their members are like dying off or something.
Don't kill off.
I'm not. It's because they've been around for so long.
Yeah.
They're like the OGs.
They're
They've been
doing.
around for so long.
Don't worry about it because if Pepe Smith is still alive,
Yeah, definitely.
I'm
Then
pretty
these
sure
they'll be
guys.
standing.
X Japan will be standing. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Now, currently playing is This Story Ends by Winnie, and again, it's another it's one of the, another
Shout out
diversity.
again.
Shout out again to Judy and Jose. So this is new indie, new bands that have subtle jazz, classic, alternative pop influences in their music have gone mainstream with the Japanese market through the use of groovy and catchy sounds and breakdowns in their music. They have been tagged as a new movement from the new band boom. Although not always, usually the vocalists have high-pitched voices, as well that can range from soft singing to yelling and progressive rapping. The most recognizable bands with the genre are Gesu no Kiwami Otome, Sekai no Owari, Kanabun, and Sakanaction, and of course Winnie. This is Winnie. If you guys know Kanabun, they were the one who sang Silhouette for Naruto Shippuden 16, I believe. The intro for Naruto Shippuden 16. Yeah, they were. Kanabun was the one who sang that, and Sekai no Owari has Dragonite. Dragonite was one of the what do you call it? Artist of the month on Spotify around last year, around November or October. Yeah, Sekai no Owari was the they keep showing up on ads. I'm sorry, but I'm not a premium user of Spotify, so I keep hearing ads here and there. So yeah.
I haven't listened to a lot of these other indie bands. Maybe because they don't really, they don't really play for anime. But I can
Kinda
see this
cool.
song. I can see this song working for an anime show.
Yeah. A lot of these guys,
Preferably a shonen anime.
a lot of these songs are definitely for anime songs. This particular song, I think I can imagine this in like, what do you call this?
I think a grand adventure type of anime, like Seven Deadly Sins or One Piece or
I think it's a
something
like
with
a sports theme. I'm thinking of a sports theme for some reason. Like Yowamushi Pedal.
When I listen to it, I sort of see a large horizon, a big horizon looming over in the distance. It's like looking out to the sea or something.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, do you guys know Nirvana's Kurt Cobain? The late Kurt Cobain admitted to be a fan of Shonen Knife during the Girls' Tour in
Oh,
LA in 1991.
What?
Yeah, Nirvana is a fan of Shonen
Shon-
Knife.
Shonen Knife is one of the OGs as well.
Yes,
It's like
it's a
it's
girl.
been around
Girl
for
group.
so long.
So Kurt Cobain was a massive fan of Shonen Knife. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
Yeah. Also, the UK's best-selling music magazine, Kerrang, named Baby Mel as one of the artists shaping the future of rock, awarding the band with the Spirit of Independence Award 2 years ago in 2015. See? Like, what the fuck?
Oh, by the way, the song playing right now is "Just Awake" by.
Yeah, I
Fear
think this is our
Loathing.
last song
Las
in
Vegas.
our playlist. This is the English version. Yeah, this is the English
I
version.
love
of
this song.
I love this
This is
song.
this
This
was
is fight
used
song.
for. This was used for what? Hunter x Hunter, I
Hunter
believe.
x Hunter,
the new,
yeah. The new
version,
Mhm.
the new anime series.
It has a lot of new anime series for Hunter x Hunter. It always becomes the new.
Is it over? Is Hunter
No.
x Hunter done?
No,
Hunter x Hunter.
it
Oh,
will never
okay.
be over. It's just like fucking One Piece. It won't be over.
Do you know that the mangaka for Hunter x Hunter is married to the mangaka of Sailor Moon?
Seriously?
What?
Is that seriously?
Yeah, they're actually married. The mangaka behind Sailor Moon is married to the mangaka behind Hunter x Hunter and, of course, Yu Yu
Oh,
Hakusho.
Yu Yu Hakusho.
Yep.
Okay, that was the first time I heard about that. Oh, by the way, American singer-songwriter Lenny Kravitz also stated admiration towards Sheena Ringo and her music videos and concept. If Ringo was also mentioned as one of Mika's favorite Japanese singers. Sheena Ringo is really popular. Her stage name is Ringo Sheena. I don't know if you guys heard her, but she's from Tokyo Jihen.
No.
She's from Tokyo Jihen. One of the OGs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Not that OG.
Wait.
Didn't she sing the Suteki Dane?
Ringo Sheena?
Really?
I'm not sure. Let me check.
Maybe because it's because she hasn't sung for an anime. Maybe that's why I don't know who she is. It's because I get exposed to
it
these
was
music
Ricky Allen.
through anime.
Well, anyway, we're near the end of the episode, so of course we would like to thank everyone who stayed and listened. This looked like a podcast already, or rather a Twitch stream of a radio show. So guys, if you like this, be sure to subscribe over to our channel. Fuck you, Free Reloading Las Vegas guy. I'm talking. So be sure to subscribe over to our channel. Just click on the red button down below. And of course, click on the, what do you call this? Bell button?
notification
for notifications.
Yes, for notification. What do you call this? This is, by the way, this is Jan the Arc's Heaven. This is so old school. And of course, like our page as well, Zark, give them the cue for our, socials. It's not my job, it's your
Yes,
job.
our socials are our socials are in the description. Like our Facebook page, Promised End Podcast, and also head over to John's channel. He's renaming it. I don't know what he's gonna use. Hopefully he still uses the same channel. It's in there in the description. Also, AJ's channel is in there, so go ahead and sample his stuff. Now, we'll also be putting in the Facebook page for Team Madating in the description.
Of course,
so like and follow them on Facebook.
I think Team Madating also has a quick what do you call this, giveaway for people. So you guys should watch out for them soon. Recently they gave out RP Garena shells, and I think they'll have another giveaway as thank you to those people who kept following. Alan,
also let me just plug my personal our personal page as well, Chinderi Beats Facebook.
Yes.
It's in the description.
And Chinderi Sweets, don't forget, they make good fucking food. As well. Seriously. Alan, tell us more about Madating. Any products and stuff?
Yeah, nothing much happening right
nothing
now,
much.
but hopefully we'll be announcing merchandise maybe.
Awesome, yeah.
This week, probably this week.
And also, don't forget to buy
MDTNG merch.
their what do you call this? Vape, their e-juice.
Yeah, for vapes, vape supplies, we have our e-juice, bulletproof coffee, Copenhagen, and Perique.
These are really good vape juices, guys. Like seriously, if you are vaping and you want to try out, head over to their page, give the code Promise End Podcast, and they'll give you, I don't know. I'm just making stuff up.
Plus, I'd like to make a huge shout out to all those fanboys and fangirls out there who watched the video. I'd like to see your comments on the comment section. Which kind of
topic?
JROCK, which kind of JROCK band you love and you'd like to share with us.
Yes.
So we can discuss it for the next topic.
Yeah, we would really love to discuss more about this. Like seriously, I just looked at the time right now. We actually talked about JROCK for like an hour already. Yes, this is like the longest. There's so much to talk about, and we just scratched the surface. We just scratched the surface.
Probably a part 2, right?
Yes, definitely. There's gonna be part 2.
Each band's like an episode.
Yeah, like, every band is an episode.
If you really want to go in depth on some bands like Lark and Shell, it's going to take you more than an hour to cover that.
Yes, definitely.
Just because they have a lot of...
and their discography, of course. So guys, again, please do comment below if you want us to tackle several specific bands or whatever, or music about JROCK, and we would love to talk about them with you guys, of course. Just head on to our Discord channel or to Madating's Discord channel. We proudly welcome you with open arms. Okay, so guys, again, this is John from It's John.
And this is Czar from Chinderi Beats.
And of course, our guest, Alan.
This is Alan from Team Madating.
Yes, and we're signing off with this music from Jean d'Arc. Bye, guys. Thank you for listening.
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Wow, actually the outro, right? Awesome.
Gosh.
Oh shit.
Oh, shit.
When will you freaking end?